Hi, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the week. Father Lincoln held here to invite you to our next Eucharistic Revival monthly event. Sorry, that was distracting. Hi, everyone. Father James Lincoln held here to welcome you and invite you to our next Eucharistic Revival event. Thank you to so many who came off for the kickoff in September for our St. Thomas Eucharistic Revival and the efforts that we are doing here to re-promote and gather back in those who have lost faith in the presence of Jesus among us in the Eucharist. It was a wildly successful night, thanks in part to you who invited people that weren't a part of our faith community or those who had sort of lost contact with their Catholic faith. I heard from several people that fall into that category. What a thought-provoking evening that was. That's thanks to you and your invitation. Our next monthly event, October 17th at 7 p.m., will be here in the Oak Street Church. That'll be our first Upper Room event. Why is it called that? Well, Upper Room was a place 2,000 years ago where the apostles could encounter the deep, intimate love of Jesus precisely in that moment when he gave us the Eucharist. But most importantly, they were face-to-face with this presence, their master, who through just a simple look upon them, through his gaze upon them, was able to invite them into a new kind of life, a new way of being human. This is what we're seeking to encounter at this event too. The same presence present among us in the Eucharist, the same Christ in our midst. And so this is an opportunity for us to gather, not to hear another talk, but to encounter this presence, the same way, the same setting that the apostles did 2,000 years ago. That evening will look like a night of adoration. I'll be giving a couple of reflections to kick off and guide our event, but then with some praise and worship music contributed by The Way, we are going to wrestle with the question I proposed at our kickoff. Is faith in Jesus Christ capable of sustaining my life? Is faith relevant to what I have to do day in and day out, the things that make up my week? And if so, what role does the Eucharist play in that, the reality that's present here? We'll have the opportunity to sit at the feet of the Master, not on our own to wrestle with a question and come up with an answer, but to hear from him. And most importantly, to have that same life-changing look be turned upon each of us in an intimate, loving, and deep way. I hope to see you there. Once again, I encourage you to invite someone who has maybe come to church off and on, but is not really engaged in our parish community, or someone who you know that has lost touch with God, lost touch with the Catholic Church, lost touch with their faith, and could benefit from this life-changing encounter. This is what we hope Jesus will provide our community with that evening, and the more people there, the better. Once again, I can't reach those people, but they're in your life. Just invite one person, and that simple invitation might change everything for them. It might change everything for you. So I hope to see you there October 17th here at the Oak Street Church at 7 p.m. for an evening where we get to encounter a true presence among us. Until that evening, God bless you, and I'll see you at Mass on Sunday.